Hmm. What is he going for here? I don't know how this fits in with these pets, but these pets are good. Um, Okay. I want to start with the MPD, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm going to start with Jingles. Okay. One of the MPD versus Wily Rat versus Anomalous. It's not bad, but I think Jingles is better. So, we'll go for Booby Trap Presence right off the rip. That's going to hit somebody hard, and he's not going to be happy about that. He'll have to be his rat. And he's about to proc my Beast Racial. Do I go for Gift, or do I burn him down with Pounces? Well... I'm going to go for Gift. Maybe it'll come off cooldown later and I can use it. It doesn't matter versus Anomalous because of his racial. So I wanted my racial for the pounces. Okay, and then this 2v2 I should win. Pretty sure I'd die here. Okay. Maybe I should just start with the MPD, but what is done is done. I'm going to bring in the MPD now. Does he bring in the Cobra? I would be so surprised if he brought in the Cobra into the Beast. So I get the matchup I wanted. And I can decoy if he goes for a snap trap. Which he probably will. He knows better than to go for it. Oh, he has sneak attack. That's weird. Is he running blinding powder then? I suspect he is. Otherwise, why would you run sneak attack? You don't have a way to buff it. You must be running the blind. Well, let's go for Thunderbolt. Oh! Oh, that was clever. Yeah, Smoke Bomb. I didn't expect that. That caught me off guard. Well, let's go for Breath. Saving that guy for later. I should swap too. Okay. Maybe he has Sunlight. It is possible. Gonna bring the Living Sandling. Don't know what he has here. Regardless, I'm going for Quicksand. Okay. He has Sunlight, as it turns out. Going to hit him with Sandstorm, and he's dead. And he's slowed now, so... Could go for a free punch. Probably blinds me here. If he does, I'll swap. Yep, there's the blind. Bring the MPD, and we have decoy. He has no breaker. Should be game over. Do I hold my decoy for any reason? Not one that I can think of. That was not to his benefit. Well, maybe he was protecting a Thunderbolt. But I can actually do more damage with Breath. So I'm just going to go for that. Okay, yeah. Good matchup for me. Not much he could have done. These two pets were dangerous. That pet, well, would have been more dangerous with Sandstorm, but I can't miss under Sandstorm with my Elemental, so I was going to be just fine. Wasn't a very fair fight, but he does have, yeah, he has decent pets. Maybe, okay, how do I feel about this team versus him? Let me try this team. It has not been doing well for me, but I've also been queuing into a lot of really strong teams with it, so. It might need work, but it also might just be having bad matchups. Okay, what are we doing here? We're clicking and killing stuff, evidently. Oh. Keep up with. Well, this is a fun team. I wonder if it's the same guy. We've got Petal, Tiny Snow Buddy, Lost Limb. This team is a lot more creative than I'm used to seeing. Maybe it's because I don't usually queue this time of day. Okay, let's start with the Imp and see what he does. He does start with the Lost Limb. Well, maybe I should have started with the Scrat. He's gonna stun me, I suspect. Let's go for the Immolation. Maybe he won't stun me. Nope, he totally did. Okay, well, I could have eaten that with my damp Scrat. Do I stay in? He's gonna swap me. Let's bring in the crab since I take weak damage from his attacks. And if he swaps me, that will bring in my Scrat. It's a good matchup versus him. But if I juke, I also have a good matchup. Well, let's just go for Bubble. Okay. Yeah, juking was not going to have been good. Let's go for Call of Winter. I think it's gonna hit really hard under Blizzard. I can save my bubble if I swap here. That might be good. Now I'm just gonna stay in and attack him. This Lost Limb is just giving me a lot of problems here. So if he death grips me, it's not very much damage. And it brings in somebody who will just one-shot him with chomps, so I think I will just... Well, he could stun me now. I think he will stun me. So I'm gonna bring in my critter. Yeah. We're immune to that. He can death grip me. What if he has Unholy Ascension? What are the odds? I feel like he would have used death grip by now if he has it. If he death grips me, it brings in somebody who takes weak damage. I think this guy has Unholy Ascension. This is a weird team to be running Unholy Ascension with, but do I go for Uncanny Luck? Or do I bring in the Imp? I like bringing in the Imp, actually. Yeah, he totally has Unholy Ascension. What a clever team. Okay. Suspect he'll go for a Sticky Surge. I don't want that to happen, so let's Nethergate him out. That'll waste one turn of Unholy Ascension. Let's go for an Immolation. He probably goes for the Deep Freeze here, since I am chilled. Then I'll swap up my Imp so that he can heal up some of that damage. He probably has all... he might have Magic Hat. I will bring in my Aquatic for two reasons. Ow, that hurts so much. Okay. Let's go for a bubble. And one of those reasons is I'm weak to the Petal, so that's forced him to swap. But it also forces me to swap now. Okay, let's go for Call of Winter. Just going for Ooze Touches. Let's save our bubble for later. I'm not sure if Sticky Surge will break my bubble, actually. It might. That will make me sad. Maybe I should have swapped to the Imp. I thought I have my Nethergate off cooldown. Okay, let's find out. That's basically Temporal Anomaly. So it did take away my bubble. But it didn't slow me. So that's good. Okay, 250. Oh my gosh, that tiny snow buddy's going to have so much fun now with his outspeeding my team. Can I stall till I get bubble back? I don't think I'm going to be able to survive to get off a feast, so let's go for Chomp. Oh, it's going to hurt. Oh, I barely survived because I take weak damage. That's scary. Okay. I'm slowed for 7 more rounds. I think I got this. That was scary, but I think I'm in the clear. Because this guy did not get slowed because of bubble. So he is going to stun me, and there's nothing I can do about it. But my immolation will keep ticking away, and then he dies in 2 frostbits. So I should be okay. I'm going to stay in. Just let my immolation continue to tick. And then my Sunshell should be able to 1v1 him no problem. Just bubble here. Actually, I didn't need a bubble. I forgot Blizzard does buff my damage versus elementals. For some reason, I thought he wasn't going to take extra damage. Okay, so the bubble wasn't supposed to be BM, but it kind of was in hindsight. All right, barely got this team a win. Was that my first or my second game? Oh, we fought that guy earlier also. Let's kill these. This guy, and then pick a team. Fun teams. Go away. I need to pick a team. No, stop padding towards me. Bruh. What is this game? Leave me alone. I want a pet battle. Alright, I think they'll leave me alone, hopefully. Oh, this guy looks like he wants to attack me. I can't get any closer to those guys. Okay, I'm safe here. Let's see here. I've never seen that team before, so I have no idea what to play to do well into it. Did I ever find out what his middle move was on Petal? I'm assuming probably the heal. Okay. Maybe I'll just play a team. Maybe I won't get him again. Do I play this team? How does this team feel like it would do versus him? Well, the Nightshade Sproutling is slower than that guy. And not very good with the Temporal Anomaly thingy, the Sticky Surge. How do I feel about this matchup? I mean, I know what he's running now. Do I think I win? I don't know. Dibbler versus the Elemental seems not great. I feel like Dibbler's a bad choice. That leaves me with this 2v2, which I feel like isn't just going to do great versus him. That Petal is not a pet that I see very often. So I'm not sure what does well versus him. I would imagine an MPD is a good choice. Maybe I just pick an MPD team. Try this team. This team isn't very good though. Let me just pick a team that I like. I kind of liked that other team I was looking at. Maybe I play... Okay, so what I'm not sure about is how to outspeed that Snow Buddy. Once I have... Temporal Anomaly on me. So, for example, if I were to play, let's say... And let's just play this team. It's 0-1. Let's try to get it a win. I could definitely outspeed him with Alex Fly. I could take advantage of his weather with Avalanche and Rock Barrage. We might not get him anyways. I feel like this player will probably pick a different team anyways. Okay. Is this the same guy? I don't know. It's a good team. I've never seen it before. I'll come back to my... I was trying to calculate how fast I need to be to outspeed the pedal. Let's start with Gurgle. Is he gonna go for the Trihorn charge? I'm gonna stun him. Let's see if he does. Nope, he didn't. Bit of a mind game there, maybe. Maybe he's not trying to play mind games. Okay. Let's bring in... Or let's go for Lucky Dance, because that's the backbone of this team. I'm not sure if I want to bring in Cobbleshell versus a stunned Direhorn. I do strong damage to him, but he does strong damage to me. But I can't be interrupted. That is nice. That is nice that I can't be interrupted. Let's limit test. Let's bring in Cobbleshell and see if he can actually just 1v1 the Direhorn. He went for a horn attack. Is he a bot? Does he run Trihorn shield? Why would he do that? I'm confused. He has Trample. I feel like he might have Trihorn shield. Let's go for... I'm not going to survive another attack, so let's go for Stone Form. Big heal, let my dot tick away. He has a beast racial now, that's scary. I actually didn't utilize my Lucky Dance at all, whatsoever, even a little bit. But I think Cobbleshell will 1v1 the Stunned Direhorn here. Should die, not this turn, but the next, so we may as well bring in, I think, Gurgle. Yep, let's bring in Gurgle. He does have that Primal Cry, so I have to deal with that for 3 rounds, but that basically just means I can't stun him. I can, however, go for Lucky Dance and bring in Trunks. Ow, that hurt. Okay. So we're saving Gurgle. Probably not. Because, he's just going to die to AoE. Yeah, let's go for Deep Claw. Oh yeah, he has lots of AoE, actually. Okay. Hopefully we get a crit. That was a nice crit. Good job, Gurgle. Alright. Well, I take weak damage on Cobbleshell. But my heal is on cooldown. Let's go for a Rock Barrage. It's going to do big damage. Oh, but he's going to do big damage to me. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here. Let's see. Trunks. Trunks kills him in 1 attack. I think we got him. Not sure if I played that right. Maybe I should have brought in Trunks versus the Direhorn, but it worked out, so... I just wasn't quite sure what he was running or what his game plan was. Okay, what's going on here? Who's lagging? Is he lagging? Good job, Cobbleshell. How we doing? Was that 3 games? That was game 3. Okay. Oh my gosh. Fuck off. On a pet battle. Alright. We need to pick a team. Bro, fuck off. Go away. Stop padding towards me. Okay, so how many anomalises have we queued into? Well, out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 games, there have been 7 of them. So I'm going to predict I get anomalous next game. What else are we queuing into a bit of? Nothing else consistently. There were lots of MPDs earlier, so Mr. Delver could be good, but Mr. Delver. Okay, let's see. Mr. Delver. This team is 12-0. You just can't lose. I should do well versus that last team. In case we get him again, let's play. Let's play this team. Okay. Triple Beast. So Mr. Delver is gonna have a fantastic matchup. Oh goody. Yeah, let's start with Mr. Delver. He's gonna be my MVP here. He's not fantastically great against Jingles though. Yeah, I think I will throw up a decoy and then probably swap to. There's nobody that can outspeed him. He's trying to burn down Mr. Delver because he knows that pet is a problem. Oh well. At least he's not going for minefields. Okay. There's the minefield. I'm gonna have to eat that with my Nightshade Sproutling. My Nightshade Sproutling's pretty worthless anyway, so I'm fine with that. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't bring in this guy. He's faster than me already. Well. Now, does he go for the Trihorn charge, expecting the hammer? Let's find out. No, he didn't. So I guess he was thinking I would go for another turret. I feel like this guy's running Sunlight. So I'm going to go for my build turret. Yeah, I'm guessing he's running Sunlight and Solar Beam. Okay. There's the Sunlight, and that actually buffs my mechanical racial, so I'm going to come back. Oh, it doesn't. Dang it. It doesn't apply until after my racial is procced. That sucks. Okay, well, he's dead. Can the Direhorn 1v3 here? I doubt it. I could be wrong. He has Trample. Yeah, I don't feel like that increases his chances of winning this 1v1, or this 1v3. So let's eat that minefield, and then he might interrupt me. I'm actually not sure how much damage turret does, but don't think it's enough to kill him. Let's just go for the Call Darkness. As long as he doesn't interrupt me, he's dead. Yeah, no interrupt. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Delver just 1v3'd him. Good job. Alright. Well, yeah, it was a good call bringing Mr. Delver. He did great. Gosh, I'm so sick and tired of these stupid quest NPCs. Can I find a spot where they aren't going to, like, aggro onto me? Oh, wait, maybe I could just fly. Forgot. Lol. Alright. Should be safe up here, maybe? Quest later. Right now it's pet battle time. What? Fuck everything about this game. So much. Okay. Well, playing a critter versus triple beasts seems not wise, even though I do have Siphon Anima. Maybe... Okay, how about the helpful workshop bot? Helpful... He's good versus beasts. Fantastic versus beasts, actually. And not bad versus anomalous. Did I play this team already? I don't think so. Yeah, this team should do decent versus anomalous teams. It's got a lot going for it. It has a couple decoy breakers. We got Call of Winter, Trample. If I'm queuing into more MPDs like I was earlier. Blazehound's fantastic versus anomalous. He's not fun at all for anomalous to fight. Because even if he tries to juke, it'll never bring an anomalous. Since he's always going to be the lowest health pet. The weather from my workshop bot does strong damage to magics, and then I'm strong versus beasts. I feel good about my chances versus what I'm queuing into with this team. Do I have to kill this thing? Apparently I do. Okay, let's do that. I do actually piss damage.
Looks like a piece of an old shield. Odd for him to be lugging that around.
I might queue more during this time of day. These teams are like really, most of them anyways, are really kind of creative. Especially this team right here was just drastically different from what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing just like the typical
But to everyone here, it's more than
meta slaves.
they lived through it.
But usually I'm asleep by now, so that's why I don't really see these players. I mean, there are some meta pets that I'm seeing here. We got lots of anomalous. And Direhorn is pretty meta. Jingles is pretty meta. But I'd rather fight that, I think, than Triple Darkness 15 games in a row. How are we doing? Is that 4-0? Yeah. Might just play one more game, then call it. These queues are getting a little long. Well, not one more game. I might go for one more win. Is that what I said? I feel like I said one more game. I always like to end on a win if possible. See what we get. Okay. Hmm. Almost instead of dire horn. Okay, let's start with Blazehound. Starting with the dire horn. That dire horn is a problem. I'm gonna retrieve. He might go for the Trihorn chart. Wait, actually, is this guy just spam running trample? He can't Trihorn charge. It's just always, I don't have to mind game. I just swap him out. Well, that's great. Alright, he probably goes for the Primal Cry. Am I actually faster on Buttercup after the Primal Cry? I think it's still worth it for me to bring in the Helpful Workshop bot regardless. But, yeah, I guess we won't know now. I don't really want to go for Personal Inferno without the burn, but I don't really want to use my heal. Yeah, we'll use the heal. It's strong versus anomalous. Is he going to change that weather on me? Okay, so if I warning, it will bring in my Blazehound. What if I warning and he poison protocols? He'll still get the dot on me and I'll be sad. If I was him, I'd go for Toxic Fumes if he has it. Oh, he has Void Nova and he went for it. So I can swap him out, bring in that tiny snow buddy. He can't do anything about it. I mean, he could juke and bring in the Direhorn instead, but it's probably not in his best interest to do that. So he probably goes for a Cold Blizzard. I think I'm just gonna stay in. I could swap to Buttercup, but okay, I'm gonna do a little calculation real quick. Buttercup is 349. Multiply that by... Divide that by 0.25? Yeah, divided by 1.25. 279. He will still be faster. Okay, good to know. So I am not chilled. That means that I am not stunned. So that's good. Let's bring in Buttercup now. Do I win this 2v3? I was busy doing math, so I wasn't really paying attention to the game. He is also not chilled, so I can't guarantee a stun versus him. Let's go for a Call of Winter. I'm not as worried about this snowman as I am about these pets. Oh, it helps me so much that he doesn't have Trihorn Charge. That makes this so much easier for me to win. His Direhorn is stunned, or is is chilled, and therefore stunned. Let's go for Trample. Yeah, the Direhorn's just not very effective if you aren't abusing Trihorn Charge. Do I go for Call Winter or Deep Freeze? I mean, Trample. I think it's about the same damage, actually. Because Trample doesn't do very much damage to low health pets. Now I get some AoE damage into him. I don't think 2 Tramples was going to kill him. Fairly certain it would not have. Alright, well that trap is about to go off. So I could go for the YOLO stun, but even if I don't land it, trap's gonna stun him anyways, so that's GG. Alright. Good job, team. I think I will call it for the video, but I might keep queuing because I mean, these aren't the most fun pets I've ever queued into, but it's different from what I usually queue into, so I'm at least kind of enjoying it for now. I think I'm honestly having fun just because he's not playing Trihorn Charge, so I don't have to deal with like uh him like RNG. It's so much RNG when you're running Trihorn Charge. He just does a lot less damage, and he can't like priority move before I go for swaps and stuff. Do I play for one more game? Eh, I think I will call it for there. My videos just keep getting too long, so I'm gonna just keep it at 5 wins for this one. And I'll just queue some more later. So, if y'all have any team suggestions, pet suggestions, let me know. I'll try them out. And I'll see y'all in the next one.